Haitian Creole a real language or is it just a broken French? So, this is part two. Part one, we talk about the origin of the word Creole. Where does it come from? If you didn't see that, go look at that video. Part two, now we are going to talk about Haitian Creole itself. Haitian Creole, where does it come from? The origin of the language. So Haitian Creole originated from the 17th, 18th centuries on the sugar plantations of Saint-Domingue, which is modern day Haiti now. Back then it was called Saint-Domingue, so modern day Haiti. So 17th, 18th centuries on the plantations of Saint-Domingue, where the French colonists went to Africa, brought enslaved Africans to Saint-Domingue, modern day Haiti, of course, to enslave them. Imagine, so those Africans, they spoke multiple languages, even between them, between themselves. They didn't all necessarily speak all the exact same languages or dialects because there were different tribes. They were taken from several different tribes, different countries. So you can imagine the communication was not necessarily something that was going to be easy because the French, the colonists or the colonizers, they spoke French. The Africans that were brought from Africa to Haiti spoke their African languages. How were they going to communicate? Well, they did communicate. So the enslaved Africans, they used the French vocabulary, mix it or combine it with their African grammar. And then Haitian Creole was born. We're going to talk about pidgin, what's called pidgins later, but I'm not gonna get into it in this video. But the point is, enslaved Africans use French vocabulary, mix the vocabulary with their grammar, their African language grammar, and Haitian Creole was born. That's Haitian Creole. So now that is the reason why more than 80% of more than 80% Haitian Creole vocabulary comes from French. Okay? However, the grammar of Haitian Creole is African. The grammar of Haitian Creole is not French, it's African. Does that make sense? For example, in English, we say the table, the driver. So the article is first and then the noun goes after the article. So the table, the driver. It's the same way in French. La table, le chauffeur. The table, the driver. However, in Haitian Creole, we don't have that same structure. The grammar structure, the structure of the syntax, structure of sentences is purely African. We don't say the table in Haitian Creole. Instead, it will sound something more like table the. Why? Because the article is not before the noun in Haitian Creole. It's after the noun. So instead of saying the driver, it will sound more like driver the table, table the. So you see how the structure, the grammar, the syntax of the Haitian Creole language is African, but the vocabulary, the words are French. Make sense? So that being said, Haitian Creole, although I just mentioned French and African languages, but Haitian Creole is also influenced by Portuguese, Spanish, and Taino languages. Taino languages are the people, the indigenous people that used to live in Saint Domingue. The languages that they spoke, Haitian Creole is also influenced by their language. So it's really a beautiful mixture of French vocabulary, Portuguese, Spanish vocabulary, Taino language vocabulary, and then African grammar. And also, there is some influence of African vocabulary in Haitian Creole. There are African words that influence Haitian Creole. You will find so many Haitian Creole words that have their roots, their origin, in other African languages. So it is a really interesting, beautiful, vibrant, culturally rich mixture. So, is it a real language or is it broken French? Let's continue with part three. This is part two. Come back for part three.